Hello, I'm Jody Wolfe, and you're watching Expoz. It is December 14, 2019, and it's 11:29 p.m. in Birmingham, and the topic is there's an update on a title here. It's Trump impeachment prediction since 2014 by the prophet CLEMENT, and dated today, December 13. Or yesterday. But anyway, December 13. But what's new here is a couple of things. And he's added, and this gentleman, Steve CLEMENT, I don't know how to pronounce his last name, but close as I'm going to get to it, he's added that in the Old Testament, Samuel the prophet told Saul the king, you can no longer reign as king. You are no longer king. You're out of here. And then he goes to the New Testament, and it's a parable. In Jesus' parable, the employee told his unfaithful servant, you can no longer serve. And so this Steve guy says these are the same meanings. So it's not anything new. It's taking someone that's trying to tell them, well, you can't do this anymore. But I got to tell you why this doesn't have a bit to do with the price of beans in China. Because God himself brought us Donald J. Trump. And CLEMENT prophesied that in 2007, multiple times between 2007 and again in 2011 with new updates, and multiple times between then and 2014 with even more updates. Started out with, you'll know when he comes, you will hear, impeach, impeach. And boy, that rang all the bells. It got everybody. Well, look, and you know the black gentleman, Elijah Cummings, that sat back there, slept half the time, and the time he wasn't sleeping, he was listening, trying to get somebody to tell him, well, where are we now? I missed the last 45 minutes, I was sleeping. And then he opens his mouth and said, impeach, impeach, and back to a nap. Well, he dropped dead this month. Guys, when you have people going out of their way to lie, to cheat, to steal, and especially to try to harm that God has put into place, is going to bite you. And I can see where there's going to be some biting going on here fairly quickly. Start with CLEMENT and Mark Taylor, the fireman, both saw Trump as two-term presidents. Kim first said that in 2007, but with excitement, he said it in 2014. And Mark saw that as well, two-term president, and how many people he would make on the Supreme Court, how many people would come in. Well, he's right on target so far on everything they said. Look, Trump's not going to be impeached. He's not going to quit being our president. He's going to continue on and do the job that God put him here to do. No man, no fallen angel, and all the minions of the millions that are behind this fallen angel cannot take out and change what God has said and what God has called into being. They can't do it. Don't let that worry you. He will be such a unanimous, I mean, over the top winner on this 2001 election. It'll blow people's minds. He will come next November. I mean, people won't believe it. Now, this is when I believe that the problems will really start, will be during this next coming year. I'm going to say probably after about April or May. But keep in mind, he's got to be named president. He's got to have that next term. But whether he delivers or is on his job for a full day does not matter. He is still the next president. Anywhere from that moment on, January 20, 2021, we can be out of Dodge. However, there's one thing that might even change that. And God knows where it's going. Only God knows, and only God can change it. And God put Trump here for multiple reasons. And go back and listen to the CLEMENT videos and just watch him. I mean, this guy stops and then he starts reciting almost word for word what God is telling him right on the spot. And so no man can change what God has done. And he will be our president. We may think it's going to be a big fight, but it ain't no hell for a hustler. I'm just telling you. And but keep in mind, prayer is still needed. And the prayer that got him, assisted prayer. We didn't get him there by this prayer, but when we are obedient to God, we help and we appreciate, and we go to God in this prayer in that manner. And that is 2 Chronicles 7:14. Keep praying that prayer. My prayer time is 8 p.m. every night. I have not stopped praying that prayer since 2014. Didn't know who was going to be president, but I've not stopped that prayer. I will continue that prayer until I'm no longer on this planet. So that's a good one. They are now up calling people back up. Please pick you a time slot at a time of the day. And mine is 8 p.m. And there are millions of people pray at 8 p.m. wherever it's 8 p.m. And it is always 8 p.m. somewhere on this planet. So pick your time slot, 2 Chronicles 7:14. And this will do such amazing things and put our faith back in God and let it stay there by acknowledge him, what that prayer is asking him to do and what he's asking us to do to earn it. And that's it. We got Donald Trump, and he'll be our last president. There will not be another. We'll be out of here by then. So, guys, just wanted to tell you where I think things are going, where I feel things are going, and I believe there's more people that's going to just lights out for them. Just their time. And Elijah Cummings is one of them. He's not the first either, by the way. Jody, Wolfe, Expoz.